Yeah, she's under something. You can see the sweat all over your chest. Turn it.
I gotta go. Wait, okay, I don't refuse. Okay,
On March 11, 2024, police found a woman named Annamarie passed out in her car at a credit union parking lot. An open bottle of alcohol was sitting on the hood of her car. The officers carefully started talking to her to understand what had happened.
So have you been taking your medication? Why were you sleeping at the wheel right here?
440. You show me at 439.
Hold on a second. So you may have to smell, because I can't smell with the COVID, so I can't smell any alcohol if she was to be.
How's it going? My name's Officer Hansen. So, from what I heard, you were over here sleeping?
Yes.
Is there a reason you were sleeping in their parking lot?
Annamarie said she had low blood sugar and mentioned telling someone about it earlier, but it wasn't clear who she meant. She seemed confused when asked about her husband and why there was an open bottle of alcohol in the car.
I have low blood sugar, and I even explained that to the right teller.
Where's your husband at right now?
He is in,
What's that?
he's also...
It's can't feel open. It's alcohol in there. This is an alcoholic beverage, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm just going to be straight up honest with you.
I mean,
It doesn't matter, so let me be honest with you right now. You are in constructive possession of this vehicle. You had an open container. You can go to jail for a DUI right at this exact minute.
She kept speaking in a slurred way while talking to the police. This made them ask if she had been drinking, taking medication, or both. They pointed out that her car was still running, so she could be charged with a DUI, even though she wasn't driving at the time.
So it's best to be honest with us right now so we can figure this out.
I'm being honest.
Because the vehicle is running, you're in the driver's seat, and you had an open container.
I'm being honest.
Where is your husband? Call your husband.
You have
Jackson. He's in Jackson.
you have extremely slurred speech.
Have you been drinking, or is it your medication that has you slurred speech? She normally has slurred speech. But why is your speech slurred right now? Like the first time we dealt with you, have you been drinking? Have you been drinking and taking medication at the same time, or is it just your medication?
It's just my medication.
Just my alcohol.
Annamarie said her condition was only because of her medication and admitted she had taken several prescriptions that morning.
I mean, you can let me blow. Like, I'll blow.
So what medication did you take? You do the Xanax? Because I know you was on the Xanax and all the other stuff.
Xanax, my Sobriety, my hydrocodone.
So what have you taken today?
I can smell it.
Yeah.
So I can smell alcohol coming from, as you speak, I can smell alcohol coming off your breath.
You can give me a test. I'm not.
So you said you have low blood sugar. Are you diabetic or anything?
Yes.
Do you need EMS to check you out real quick?
No, I just need to get hold of my...
Well, you can't be driving like this. One way or the other, you ain't going to be driving.
Where's your husband? Because you're not leaving, you're not driving this vehicle.
You can go to a jail for a DUI under narcotics,
I'm
under
not sitting right here
prescription
waiting on your
pills.
husband to pick you up. So either you find somebody to pick you up,
I understand.
Or I'm going to take you to jail and we're going to tow your car.
one or the two.
Who's on me?
The officer explains that his job is to keep people safe. He reminds her that there was an open alcohol bottle in her car and that she had lied earlier, saying it wasn't hers. She then admits the alcohol is hers but insists she didn't drink it.
Well, I'm going to do what I have to do. I have a job and a responsibility to keep the public safe. You have open alcohol in your car. So you're saying if I went and I sent this straw to FDLE, they would say it's not your DNA on it?
But she said it was,
She just told me it's not hers.
Oh, you told me it wasn't yours?
No, it was mine.
No, you just told me it's not yours. You just told me a couple minutes ago this was not yours, it was someone else's.
The officer asks her about her medications. He explains that driving in this condition with medications and alcohol is both dangerous and against the law. However, the officer decided to check her blood sugar to rule out any immediate medical concerns that could explain her condition.
So you're gonna get checked out by EMS?
If they say your blood sugar is good, then I'm going to do a DUI. Going to check you for driving under the influence. And at that point,
you got to get control of your. We told you that. Me and Officer Alfred told you that you got to get control of your medicine that they give you. That you can't be mixing it. You can't go overboard. We told you that you may have your addiction back to that. So you need to get control of that. Because when I knocked on the glass, you woke up in time, but you still was slumped at the wheel.
Yeah.
And you're the same way I see you from whenever you were at the house on your medication.
Yeah.
When you were hiding that the subutex and all that in your purse and all that. Well, you always crying, but this is the second run-in I've had with you when you're on your medication. I believe that you wasn't drinking, but I do believe that you are off so much of your medication like you were last time. Because it's the same way, exact way you act. The exact same way. Maybe you had a little sip or two of that.
The officer noticed a faint smell of alcohol mixed with a fruity scent he couldn't identify. This made him doubt she was sober.
Yeah, when I was standing here, you could smell a little bit coming off her.
I smell like a fruity smell, but I'm not sure.
The fruity smell would be that. Well,
I smell something.
This is too much.
I understand
and I
that.
can't even believe your word, because last time, you pulled a fast one on me at your house. When you had the subtext and you stuck it up and stuff and all that.
That was it.
I couldn't, wow, makes a big difference. I couldn't trust you then, so I definitely can't trust you now. Have you been to court yet for the charge that was filed against you from Officer Alfred? No.
They all got dropped.
They got dropped? Okay, I figured.
Do you mind shutting your car off and stepping out here to talk to us?
So you got spared you got spared that time, and now you back in trouble.
Walk up to the front of the car there. Yeah, she's under something.
As she exited her car, her movements were unsteady, and she stumbled, trying to demonstrate that she could walk properly. However, her actions only confirmed the officer's suspicions.
So you realize you can go to jail for a DUI under medication too, right? If it says you're not supposed to operate a motor vehicle, it means you're not supposed to operate a motor vehicle.
Yes, sir.
You calling your husband trying to?
He's in the house. No one's never even. Can you follow me?
Not a chance. You are not driving that car. I will take you to jail before I dare do that. That is the dumbest question you can ask us right now. So quit crying. So when you got out of your car, you stumbled. You stumbled up here. So at this point, there you go.
I've got it all started now. My hiccup.
I understand, but crying and all this other stuff is not doing you any justice. Come back over here.
You're trying to show us that you can walk, but that's past the point.
Yeah, it's already done. You've already showed us enough that you're abbreviated.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. The officer suggested moving her to his truck to clear the area and facilitate further assistance, stating that she needed to go to the hospital for a sugar level check.
You were sitting here pouring in sweat.
Pouring in sweat?
You can see the sweat all over your chest.
You can.
So here's what's going to happen.
Sweat on my chest.
But at this point, you're driving under medications that you shouldn't be driving under, and mixed medications on top of it, with open alcohol in your vehicle. That is still cold. The straw still has liquid in it, and you were slumped over the wheel. So I'm giving you all the basics of what's going on here. So will you?
Again to you?
No, I refuse, and I will.
Okay. Turn it.
I gotta go. Wait. Okay.
Nope.
I don't refuse. Okay. I
No,
I don't refuse.
You had the option.
I don't refuse.
You refused.
Are you kidding me? I don't refuse.
You refused.
Please don't do that. I will.
Nope.
No, you can't.
We can't do that.
What you wanna? Now you lose your license because you refuse.
Now it's a 1-year automatic suspension from the Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles.
Now more clearly away from the car, the officer could smell alcohol on her breath, further validating the initial suspicions. She seemed unaware of the gravity of her actions, not realizing that this incident could lead to jail time.
I did not know
And you
that.
definitely have been drinking because I smell it now. And I had COVID.
Now that you're away from the car, we can smell the
I
alcohol.
had COVID. Now I can smell it on your breath.
I did not know that it was me going to jail.
It doesn't matter what it is.
We feel sobriety. It would have been the same thing.
We're not going to give you what's going to happen, so it makes you determine what you're going to do. It's you answer the question, but whatever you answer the question as. Oh yeah.
She requested to call her husband, but the situation escalated as she was told that resisting further would only add charges. As she continued to resist, the officer warned her not to pull away, reminding her of her recent arm surgery and urging her to remain calm.
Okay, I will go to the
It's too
hospital.
late.
It's too late. You're going to jail.
Can I call my husband?
No.
I'll get all your stuff for you. Come on, don't.
You want a
don't
resisting
do all that.
charge?
Can I please call my husband?
You want a resisting charge that onto it? So you can stay in there?
Why can't I call my husband?
Because
I had surgery on this arm, sir. Please, please.
Okay. So quit pulling away up against the car.
Now I'm gonna ask you this: do you have anything on you? Because the last time I searched you, you had something inside of. No, leave it there.
Don't touch.
Leave it there.
The officer prepared to search her, recalling that during a previous encounter, she had hidden something in her private area. He asked her to keep her hands visible and not reach into her pockets.
I'm talking about as far as in your private area, in your breast.
No.
Because last time, you had it there.
Keep your hands out of your pockets.
The matter of fact that I cleared that up, and you told me no. Say no again.
No.
Okay. Because last time you lied.
Straw?
Straw because I take Subutex and I do not like to swallow them. So I crush them. Nope, you can test it.
It doesn't matter. That's classified as paraphernalia.
You can test it.
Quit?
It's the only way I can take my Subutex.
I'm pretty sure.
You can take it a whole lot more than that. For 4
No,
days.
you have to let it melt under your tongue, and I cannot.
Can you show one whiskey foxtrot?
Please.
Am I missing anything in your bra?
No, please let me change. Please let me change my mind.
Not a chance. That's not how this works.
He's in Jacksonville.
That is not how this works.
No way.
We gave you the opportunity to be honest
And
with
I'm
us.
so sorry.
Nah, sorry does
I'm
not butt
so
it.
sorry.
Stay and looking at the car. You do not get out of jail till you see the judge tomorrow. Your car is being towed at this point.
Please don't do this to me.
You did this to yourself.
I promise you,
No.
I will go take the blood
I'm not
test.
playing this game.
Upon waking her, the officers requested her driver's license and explained that refusal to take a sobriety test leads to an automatic license suspension, as stated directly on the license. Despite this clear warning, Annamarie declined to take the test. Consequently, the officers proceeded with her arrest, informing her that her car would be towed and she would be taken to jail, where she would remain until she could see a judge. As they prepared to transport her, Annamarie requested to grab her phone.
I didn't understand that if I said no, that I would go to jail. No one.
Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
Yeah, I gave
What
that
does
to
it
you
say
right
on the
there.
driver's license, right? It says that if you refuse any test, it's an automatic suspension.
No.
It says it right on your driver's license.
I see that.
Come on. Get in the car.
Will you please grab?
Get in the car.
Can you grab my phone and my?
We'll put
Make sure everything's fine.
I'll take your phone with you to the jail.
Do you have preferred?
My son has to be picked up from a ball game.
I just asked you that. So who was the lady that was just here?
That was the bank worker.
So who's gonna pick your son up since your husband's in Jacksonville? So that the coach and
Can you please call her back out here so I can explain to her what's happening?
does she work inside?
Yes.
What's her name?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. All right.
The officers contacted Brooklyn to return and explain the situation, ensuring someone could care for Annamarie's son.
Do you still refuse to submit to a test?
No, I do not. I'll go.
So you're still going to jail no matter what, just so you know.
Because you still refused the first time.
You refused the first.
I didn't understand that if I refused that I was going to jail.
You're still going to jail.
Who is this?
You're under the influence.
She wanted me to come pick her up.
So she's under arrest for driving under the influence. She had open alcohol in the vehicle, as well as she's been mixing with all of her medications. So, yeah, at this point she's under arrest. We're just trying to find someone to take care of her son.
Oh, is it Clayton? I can take him if
So I guess he's at baseball right now. If you want to talk to Officer Kelly about that, she's on the phone trying to figure that out right now.
am I able to talk to Anna?
Yeah, just talk to her real quick. We'll open up the door so you can talk to her.
The officers explained that the law requires drivers to be sober, and mixing alcohol with medication is very dangerous. They told her that since she refused to take the sobriety test and was in her current condition, they had no choice but to arrest her for driving under the influence, resisting an officer, and having drug-related items.
Hey, Kelly. Hey, Kelly. She said she'll pick him up.
Well, they just see the dad on the phone. Somebody
Okay. There's consequences for actions in the state of Florida.
I do not understand.
You got a driver's license.
I did not read it. I promise you I did. I have not read the back in that driver's license. I promise you.
That is not my
Give
problem.
a blood test.
You already said you're going to give a blood test. So we're going to go, but you're still going to jail for driving under the influence.
Despite the unfolding support network, the reality remained unchanged for Annamarie. She was arrested for driving under the influence, resisting an officer, and possession of drug paraphernalia. If you've thoughts on how such incidents should be handled, please share your opinions in the comments below.